Good afternoon to everybody. This is James Romeli from KeenOnTheMarket.com, here to do a recap of the earnings trades that I put on this week in the live trading room using our earnings trading plan in front of all of our subscribers. I had 7 earnings trades this week. I took off 5 for winners and only 2 for losers, so it's been a really good week earnings-wise. The first one I want to talk about is Alcoa. They reported earnings on Monday night. I decided to get short. I bought the 16-15 put spreads in Alcoa for 29 cents. I was able to sell half for 58 cents and the other half today for 84 cents, making this a very profitable trade. JP Morgan was my second one. I also got short JP Morgan on earnings via put spreads. I bought the 56 put spreads, I believe it was, for 25 cents. I was able to sell half for 60 and the other half for 95. Earlier this week, I was able to close this one out in only 2 days for better than a triple in JP Morgan. Wells Fargo was one of the 2 losers that I've had this week. I decided to short this one along with the rest of the banks to try and continue to catch that trend. And the stock actually did close lower than it was ahead of earnings, but it did not sell off enough. I needed the stock below 50 half. It opened up near that level today and put together a pretty decent rally to the upside. That one I paid 20 cents for and went to a full loss. Citigroup, another bank, I decided to get short this week ahead of earnings. If you're noticing a theme here, in Citigroup, I traded the Jan 48-47 put spreads this week, looking for a move lower in Citigroup, and the stock ripped into the close, but luckily I was able to cover most of my position for nice profits. I sold half of the position for 56 cents after paying 28, and then the second half for 70 cents, making this a very nice trade. Bank of America, I decided to short ahead of earnings, and I went over this one in the live trading room. This is one of the few times I will trade naked or outright on contracts ahead of earnings in stocks that are cheap like this in Bank of America. I bought the 16 strike puts ahead of earnings for 30 cents, was able to sell half for 60 cents, and then this morning was able to buy BAC stock against the other half of the puts for $15.10, locking in 90 cents on the other half of the puts. Or for those of you that don't follow along, that would be a triple in just 2 days in Bank of America. Goldman Sachs reported earnings this morning, and this is one that I shorted last night into the close via the 177 half, 175 put spread. As you can see, Goldman Sachs put a huge rally together into the close today off of the lows, but even though that happened, I was able to sell half of my position that I paid 75 cents for $1.50, and then the second half for 78. So I took a double on half, and then just better than a scratch paying for my commissions on the second half, making that another very profitable trade. Schlumberger was the last one that I traded today. I really thought that this one would head lower. I've been short oil names. I liked this one to the downside. Big rally in this one today. This is the only other one that went to zero. I bought the 75-73 puts spreads expiring today for 60 cents. Those went to zero for my second losing trade out of 7 total. 7 total trades. So a 5-2 record to close out the week. I think it's a really good start to earnings week, and I'm really excited to trade some of the names we have coming up next week. I am in Iron Butterflies in Halliburton, hoping to fade the movement on Tuesday, so we'll see how that one goes, and I will update you guys a little bit later. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the extra day off on Monday, and we'll see you all on Tuesday for another week of trading. Happy trading.